Hello friends, welcome to episode 19 of Go Filmy with Rajiv Vijayakar. And today, it is September 12th, that is the 49th death anniversary of Jai Kishan Panchal, that is composer Jai Kishan of the Shankar Jai Kishan team. So let us talk about this duo. इसी दिन कुछ साल पहले मुझे याद है on a television channel, somebody had asked one of today's music directors what is their opinion of Shankar Jaikishan, and that person said very condescendingly, Shankar Jaikishan were good music directors. Now, if a new cricketer, a young test cricketer were to comment on the Nawab of Pataudi or Sachin Tendulkar, how would you feel? That is the status of Shankar Jaikishan vis-a-vis any composer. कुछ लोग जो उनके बहुत ही करीबी फॉलोअर्स हैं वो हमेशा कहते हैं कि शंकर जयकिशन आर द ग्रेटेस्ट म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर्स इन हिंदी सिनेमा एवर, एंड आई कैनॉट कॉरल मच विद दैट बिकॉज उनका जो एक स्टेटस था और उन्होंने जो वो म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर को दर्जा दिया वो शायद किसी ने उनके पहले नहीं दिया था और बहुत कम लोगों ने उनके बाद उस लेवल तक दिया है. तो मैं ये सबसे पहले ये कहूँगा कि शंकर एंड जयकिशन आर स्टार कंपोजर्स. Firstly, they were the only music directors or the first music directors to be paid more than the stars of the film per project. तो स्टार कंपोजर का मतलब ये भी होता है कि पूरे के पूरे टेरिटरीज फिल्म के अनाउंसमेंट पे बिक जाते थे जिसमें एक लाइन थी म्यूजिक शंकर जयकिशन. इतना ही नहीं, इंदिरा गांधी ने जब पहली बार नेशनल सेविंग सर्टिफिकेट का अनाउंसमेंट किया तो उन्होंने क्या किया पता है कि जो लेने वाला है उस सर्टिफिकेट्स को उनको शंकर जयकिशन के शो के लिए फ्री पासेस दिए जाएंगे. दिस वाज द रीजन, शंकर जयकिशन वर द रीजन व्हाई द नेशनल सेविंग सर्टिफिकेट्स वेर लॉन्च्ड सक्सेसफुली. कैन यू इमेजिन दैट? बिकॉज दिस इज द स्टेटस दैट शंकर जयकिशन हैड. मैंने एक पहले एपिसोड में ये भी बताया था कि जब उनका कॉन्सर्ट हुआ करता था तो चाहे दिलीप कुमार हो, चाहे राज कपूर हो, चाहे राजेंद्र कुमार हो, नोबडी वांटेड स्टार्स मोर देन 2-3 मिनट्स, क्योंकि ऑर्गेनाइजर्स को ये लगता था कि स्टार आएगा तो एंटरटेनमेंट क्वेश्चन बढ़ेगा. बट दे वांटेड शंकर जयकिशन बैक ऑन स्टेज विद देयर हिट्स. एंड हिट्स मीन्स व्हाट? अ होल परेड ऑफ हिट्स अबाउट ओवर 100 फिल्म. शंकर जयकिशन वर द फर्स्ट म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर्स टू क्रॉस 100 फिल्म्स. अगर ये सब फिल्मों के और गानों के बारे में मैं आज आपको लिस्ट देने लगूं, नाम देने लगूं, तो शायद 4-5 एपिसोड का टाइम इसी में निकल जाएगा. बट ऑफ कोर्स राज कपूर gave them their first break in Barsat, and then with Raj Kapoor there was a parade of hits and chartbusters. आवारा, श्री 420, चोरी चोरी, आज जिस देश में गंगा बहती है, संगम, मेरा नाम जोकर, इवन कल आज और कल, अनारी. दिलीप कुमार के साथ दाग, यहूदी. दाग के पहले दिलीप कुमार की फिल्में कुछ फ्लॉप हो गई थी इन अ रो, एंड दाग ब्रॉट हिम बैक विद अ बैंग बिकॉज ऑफ सॉन्ग्स लाइक ऐ दिल कहीं और चल. नॉट ओनली दैट, शम्मी कपूर owed maximum mileage of his music to Shankar Jaikishan, beginning with a film called Ujala, where we know he sang so many hit songs with Mukesh and Manna Dey as his singers. Rafi came in with Singapore, and then there was a non-stop array of hits with Jangli, Professor, Andaz, Brahmachari, and Evening in Paris, and so on. Rajendra Kumar had another hit parade. आई विलन की बेला हो, सूरज हो, झुक गया आसमान. The works, I mean, they worked with everybody, the topmost stars. Dharmendra again got some of their cream in Shikar, Yakeen, Pyar Hi Pyar, Resham Ki Dori. And there were so many other stars. Shashi Kapoor in Kanyadan, Jahan Pyar Mile, Patanga. Jitendra in Mere Huzur. Rajesh Khanna's cult Zindagi Ek Safar Hai Suhana from Andaz. And of course, the other side of the story, the classical music in which they excelled in films like Amrapali and Basant Bahar. So there was a huge list of films and stars and singers with whom they worked. But unka ek tha, they wanted to work only with Hasrat Jaipuri and Shailendra. It was an unspoken agreement with both their lyricists that they had the freedom to work outside with any music director, but Shankar Jaikishan would work only with them. This is the reason why they refused B.R. Chopra's work, because Chopra Saab wanted them to work with Sahil Vidyanti. Of course, working with only two lyricists had its cons also, but Shankar Jaikishan with Hasrat Jaipuri and Shailendra formed the first major and most memorable quartet of Hindi cinema. After this, in Raj Kapoor's films, you could add Lata Mangeshkar and Mukesh. ये 6 लोगों का जो बॉन्डिंग था, इन्होंने हिंदी फिल्म म्यूजिक के हिस्ट्री में कमाल किया है. Of course, Shankar Jaikishan's most frequent singer was Rafi Saab, and they had a very good innings and very select but brilliant songs, especially in films like Basant Bahar for Manna Day. After Shailendra Saab passed away and Shankarji was quite heartbroken, there were other lyricists who gradually came in to fill in the blanks. Then they started working and creating memorable work with Neeraj Saab, Indivarji, Varma Malik and others. Jaikishan also had the good luck to work with Anand Bakshi in Main Sundar Hu. Shankar Saab worked with people like Bajru Sultanpuri, Shakil Badayani and Naksh Puri in the later films. एक लिरिसिस्ट का नाम मैंने जानबूझ के नहीं लिया और वो थे राजेंद्र किशन साहब. Now Rajendra Kishan did work with both of them. In fact, in the 1961 film College Girl, उन्होंने quietly ये फिल्म की without the knowledge of Hasrat Saab and Shailendra Saab, knowing that they had told them that they would not work elsewhere. अभी जब उनको पता चला तो शैलेंद्र साहब खफा हो गए और दिनेश शैलेंद्र के बेटे, उन्होंने मुझे कहा कि शंकर जयकिशन थोड़ी देर तक उनको अवॉइड करने लगे. One day they had gone to Chowpatty beach in Mumbai to have bail, and there they met शैलेंद्र and हसरत जयपुरी. और शैलेंद्र साहब ने वहीं पे एक गाना क्रिएट किया जो आज तक जिंदा है, छोटी सी ये दुनिया पहचाने रास्ते कहीं तुम मिलोगे. With Rajendra Kishan later, of course, they did so many films like Sachai and others. Rajendra Kishan also contributed to Brahmachari and other films. Anyway, so Shankar Jaikishan were the first pioneers of modern Hindi film music. बरसात के बाद जो म्यूजिक को एक स्टेटस मिला, जो म्यूजिक को इसलिए स्टेटस मिला क्योंकि एक पैरेलल इंडस्ट्री बन गई जिसके वजह से आज हिंदी फिल्म म्यूजिक अकाउंट्स फॉर more than 70% of the sales of music in India. That began with Barsat. Barsat had the first title song, Barsat mein hum tumse mile. The first cabaret song, Patli Kamar Hai. The first sad song that was not very morose and languorous but fast paced, Rafi Saab ka Main Zindagi Mein Hardam Rota Hi Raha Hun. Awara saw the first dream sequence, Ghar Aaya Mera Pardesi. Keeping open ear C. Ramchandra at bay for 20 years was not a joke, but Shankar Jaikishan managed it effortlessly. Nobody could touch them. People who could not match up to their standards either lost out completely or had to be also ranks. Now let us come to the last part of their journey where Jaikishan Saab was already gone for 25 years and Shankarji was alone. Shankarji used to have a fan in a man who used to serve him coffee at recordings. His name was Sudhakar Sharma. And Sudhakar Sharma later on became a lyricist who wrote most of Himesh Reshammiya's early songs. So he told me one day that उनकी एक ड्रीम थी कि वो कभी पिक्चर बनेंगे. जब वो प्रोड्यूसर बन गए 1980s में, तो वो ऑब्वियसली शंकर जी के पास गए because he was a huge fan of Shankar ji. And he said, I can pay you a token amount of 21,000. Will you do my film? Shankar ji embraced him and said, I will take just 1 rupee. And the first song he recorded for this showed that Shankar Jaikishan could top the countdowns even in the 90s. Yes, friends, the song was Gori Hai Kalaiya, which was recorded with Kavita Krishnamurti. The film was small, it had no stars, and it was delayed and released finally in 1992. Unfortunately, somebody played the master tape to another music director, you'll know who I'm talking about, and he came out with the chartbuster Gori Hai Kalaiya in the voice of Lata Mangeshkar and Shabbir Kumar, and the song topped the Bina Ka Geet Mala in 1990. Can you beat this? Another thing which people do not know much about is that Shankar Jaikishan created the first stereophonic sound album in India, Raga Jazz Style. Of course, it was a non-film album, which is why HMV probably did not publicize it or promote it so much. But even today on Google, and with those lucky enough to have the records or the CDs, the fusion album is so mind blowing that actual fusion, international fusion artists have loved it and found it and described it as awesome. There were 11 Indian rags, including Shankar Jaikishan's favorite Bhairavi and Todi and others, which were presented in a fusion with all Indian and Western instruments, and it was an amazing album. So this was another of Shankar Jaikishan's lesser known feats, which is no less remarkable. Here is another interesting anecdote about Shankar Ji which Sudhakar Sharma told me. He said that Shankar Ji would compose a tune standing, and when he asked Shankar Ji the reason, he said, that is why our songs stand tall. हमारे गाने कभी बैठते नहीं. Now this was something so interesting because Shankar Ji also said that he normally finalized the rags before he started the work on any film. उसके वजह से उन्होंने कहा कि एक आइडेंटिटी मिलती है एक म्यूजिक को, एक फिल्म के म्यूजिक को, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं वही राग उस फिल्म के गानों में घूमता रहता है. Yes, it made the composer's job much more difficult because एक ही राग में अलग अलग किस्म के गाने, अलग अलग genres के गाने बनाना इतना आसान नहीं होता. With Jaikishan, of course, it was flamboyance unlimited. We all know that Lakshmikant and Kalyanji Anandji even copied his dressing style, his hairstyle and other things. And Jaikishan had this amazing habit of composing background music by not even using the stopwatch for the timing. And the music he composed would perfectly fit the frames for which he had recorded. So this was Shankar Jaikishan. ये नाम जादू है और इन लोगों को सारे म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर्स ने फॉलो किया. इनका जो ब्लूप्रिंट है वो रहमान और उनके बाद के कंपोजर्स भी फॉलो करते हैं. चाहे उसके बाद में लोग बोलते हैं कि कुछ अलग अलग स्कूल्स बने म्यूजिक के. There was an R.D. Burman school and a Rahman school. That did not matter. The blueprint, the original format was created and composed by Shankar Jaikishan. Anyway, my point is that we were talking about the status of Shankar Jaikishan. One more thing. Shankar Jaikishan brought in the kind of orchestral newness and innovations जिसके लिए अनफॉर्चुनेटली दूसरे कंपोजर्स को क्रेडिट दिया जाता है. मैं उन कंपोजर्स का नाम नहीं लूँगा, लेकिन वेरी न्यू एंड पायनियरिंग यूज ऑफ म्यूजिक, स्पेशली वेस्टर्न म्यूजिक, was done by Shankar Jaikishan in their films. So कॉमर्स और आर्ट को बखूबी मिलाने वाले, ब्लेंड करने वाले ये जो बड़े नाम थे, ये शंकर जयकिशन थे. There are so many things we can talk about शंकर जयकिशन. बोलते बोलते घंटे गुजर जाएंगे. मैं आखिर में एक टची टॉपिक पे टच करूंगा, एंड दैट इज देयर सो कॉल्ड रिफ्ट. नाउ देयर आर सो मेनी थियरीज एंड सो मेनी फैक्ट्स व्हिच आर मिक्स्ड टुगेदर दैट आई कैन जस्ट से दैट इनकी फ्रेंडशिप जो ऐसी थी, जो बोला जाता है कि इट वाज अ क्वारल बिटवीन फ्रेंड्स. वो किसी डिग्री तक इंटेंस भी था, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं उनमें एक प्यार छुपा हुआ था. सो इट इज सेड दैट just like in the beginning when they always composed separately but would be there at the recordings of each other's songs, and they mutually decided कि इस फिल्म में कौन सा गाना कौन करेगा. They were always together till the end. That is what I would like to believe as a Shankar Jaikishan fan. Shankar Jaikishan remain the pillars of Hindi film music. और ये मेरा ही statement नहीं, and many other people will echo this statement. That's all for today, friends. This is Rajiv Vijaykar signing off from episode 19 of Go Film Me. Keep tuned for the next episode. Till then, stay safe. Bye.